What is going on, y'all? It is your girl Janiqua A, and I am back with another reading for you guys. If no one told you guys today, I love you, and I know all your dreams and aspirations matter because they do. So Spirit is bringing me to Mark 2. All right, and in Mark 2, Jesus healed a paralyzed man because of his friend's faith. Let me say that again. Jesus healed a paralyzed man because of his friend's faith. Right now, for your reading, it is very important, all right, to watch the company you keep around you. All right, it is very important that you only have people of faith around you. Right now, also, thank you, Spirit. Right now, Spirit is also saying there are people praying on your behalf that you're not even aware of. All right, or you could be doing the same thing. Okay, it is very important that you stay around certain people and that you release the rest. Because in Mark 2, Jesus, a lot of things can happen because of those around you, all right, and the path of faith they are walking on. Okay, right now you are being abundantly blessed because you are choosing to prioritize the right people around you, and it's benefiting you. All right, and for those others that you are around, all right, they are being blessed because of you, because of your faith. Okay, so again, remember, you can be blessed because of your friend's faith. Spirit is touching upon, all right, the company you are keeping. All right, this has nothing to do with religion. This has nothing to do with being around people that go to church and stuff. But they need to have a specific line of faith. Okay? And right now, there are people that are praying on your behalf, all right, that you are not even aware of. All right, or there are people that you are praying for that is opening up doors that people couldn't even imagine because of your faith. All right, so let's get into your reading. Let's ask Archangel Michael and Allegra to protect me, protect my mind, my body, and my spirit. We are going to clear all my chakras and see what Spirit needs you guys to know. Specifically surrounding the company you are keeping. Spirit is saying, what if it works? Spirit is saying, but what if it works? See, we always trying to get prepared for what can happen if it don't work. Spirit is saying, what happened if it does? All right, there's a seed that you've been sowing, all right, because of your faith. There's a seed that you've been sowing because of other people around you and their faith, y'all. This is the first checkpoint of a manifestation that you've been sowing. When you are gardening, all right, and when you see that seed sprout, that is the first physical sign that what you are doing is working. Something done broke through the soil, all right, because of your faith. Because of the faith around you, y'all. 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Right now, your current situation is requiring you to have faith. All right? It's requiring you to have faith rather than fear. All right? Don't let fear talk you out of this greatness right now. All right? You are requiring courage. All right? You are required to trust the unknown right now. Trust in the possibility that is coming forth right now. All right? You need to be overcoming fear in your current situation and embracing success, all right? Because there's a shift in perspective after this reading. Let me tell you, fear loves to ask, what if it doesn't work out? Okay? But have you ever really thought about what happened if it does? All right? Because I feel like you've been leaning towards what happened if it does. Okay? What if it works out? What if what you've been praying for or who you've been praying for works out? Okay? A lot of you guys cannot predict the future all the time. All right? I'm hearing also a lot of you guys need to lay off of terror. Some of you guys are addicted to terror. Let's talk about it. All right? Some of you guys are addicted to knowing the future. And Spirit is saying trust. That kind of like dissolves trust when you keep trying to predict the future. And the more you trust in what you've been having faith in, is the more you magnetize the outcome you want and your desires. All right? So again, this card is a strong reminder to act in faith in your current situation and not fear. Don't let doubt decide your future right now. Okay? Because right now, this is a confirmation that whatever you're doing, it done broke through the soil. Just like in Mark 2. All right? Jesus done healed a paralyzed man because of his friend's faith. That's how strong you are. That is how important you are right now in your current situation. All right? So let's get some more tarot out here and see more about your message. Stop. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, guys. You know these badass dogs. So let's tap in and get you some more confirmation about this seed. All right? You guys are about to see the physical manifestations of what seed you've been sowing. Okay? It done sprouted. It done broke through the soil. Okay? Spirit, give me more on this. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. All right, something done took a turn for the better and not the worse, y'all. All right, there is a major shift happening in your current situation, and it has everything to do with property. It has everything to do with permanent. It has everything to do with your finances and your resources. All right, that is that seed that broke through that soil and is taking you far. Remember, May brings you flowers, y'all. All right? But you need water. You need faith in your current situation. Okay? I see the Five of Cups, and I don't feel like this is you. I feel like you are about to pick somebody's spirit up because of what you are being called to do for somebody. You are being called to be the light in somebody's life right now that needs you. All right? You see that Two of Cups? That's you in somebody. Now, I'm specifically getting friendship. I'm specifically getting acquaintance. I'm specifically getting like the company you keep. All right? Somebody don't have nobody. All right? There is a specific person in your life that is relying on your resources, that is relying on your provision right now. Oh God, you are about to change somebody's life because of your faith and the power of authority you have when it comes to God. Somebody about to get up out this Five of Cups. Oh my gosh, the Nine of Cups, what I told you. All right, it is because of your faith that somebody is in a Nine of Cups. Somebody's life, this is about you, but this is not about you. All right? Take that how it resonates. Right now, you are being rewarded because of how you changed somebody's situation. Somebody thought it was all gone. I see a judge. All right? I see like this is giving like a judge a robe. Somebody could have been judged for their past. All right, somebody could feel like they don't have nobody to get them out of a current situation and they thought wrong. Because right now, it's looking like you are satisfied or you will be to help somebody. This Five of Cups is not you. This is somebody that is relying on your faith and your provision. to uplift their spirits. All right. Also, there is somebody that is disappointed in their actions. And Spirit is using you to show them that they are forgiven. Spirit is using you to show them they are forgiven. And the outcome for you is the 9 of Cups. The outcome for them, by you coming through and shifting their whole reality with what you are being called to do, is bringing you into wish fulfillment. Okay? The 4 of Swords. Somebody's been praying for assistance, and God is using you to shift their whole reality around. This is somebody that deserves support, y'all. All right, I'm not talking about no ex. I'm talking about somebody that is specifically needing somebody when it comes to faith. All right, Spirit is using your faith to heal. 1111 on a timestamp. If you feel like this is your reading, put 1111. Y'all, this outcome is going to be great for both of you. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. All right, but I'm getting somebody in your circle that you are being called to help because you got it. All right, Spirit is using your faith to heal somebody's situation. Look, and granting them a new beginning. All right, right now you are being called to service. All right, right now your act of service is being rewarded. Because somebody is no longer or will no longer be in the 5 of Cups. Somebody right now is judging themselves very hard because of what they got themselves into. And baby, Spirit is saying they are forgiven. They are forgiven. All right. And not only are they forgiven, because you being around them, because you are praying on their behalf, because you are doing what needs to be done, they will never do what they've done again. All right, there is somebody that is being granted a fresh new start, but they had to go through something to grow through something. All right, they had to go through their consequences to grow through it. And right now you need support when you're in that situation. You need a real good friend that has faith. And what if it works out? Y'all, the 4 of Swords, this is peace after surrendering. All right, God is using you and your faith to heal somebody's situation because somebody is deserving. All right, this is not talking about somebody that is not deserving. All right, it's looking like somebody messed up. Somebody is definitely disappointed in themselves. But by you coming through, by you not leaving them, just like how everybody else left them. All right, this is a person that has been there for many others before. And remember what I said, watch the company you keep. Somebody is realizing that they need to let go of the company that they was keeping because the real one is you. Let me tell you, whatever you've been doing or whatever you've been called to do for somebody specifically right now is granting them a clean slate, baby. God done healed somebody's situation because of your faith. All right. This is restoring a peace of mind. All right. And right now, this is how I know somebody is deserving because you wouldn't be in the 9 of Cups. You would not be extending your resources, your time, your prayers for somebody that is not deserving. You're not stupid. You're not stupid. It is actually satisfying you to lift somebody up. This is a specific person in your life that is being granted a clean slate, a fresh new start because of your faith. The Queen of Pentacles, all right, you're going to get everything back, all right? See, when we in a Queen of Pentacles energy, we have the resources. We have the faith. We have the healing. We have the necessary things that is needed to grow somebody through this lesson. This is not putting you back. This is actually pushing you forward by helping somebody in need. This is somebody in need right now that is deserving of a new start. Somebody is seriously being taught that the company that they have been keeping around them needs to be let go. You showing up like this is showing them who needs to be around them. You showing up. For a lot of you guys, you were the least person. Like, you were the person least expected to help somebody. And because they chose, God put it on their heart to reach out to you. God has put it on their heart to reach out to you. And believe it or not, they were questioning whether or not you would help. And I feel like you were happy to help. The 9 of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. This is like saying, yes, I got you. You do not belong in that situation. Whatever you was required to put in, you getting it right back. 10 times. This was a test for you. See, I'm getting Empress and Emperor energy. When we are in Emperor and Empress energy, all right, our faith, our provision, our nurturing, our uplifting, and our love is not only required or restricted to our immediate family. All right, when we came into the age of Aquarius, oh God, you are so good. When we came into the age of Aquarius, it's not just the us thing. It's about what can we do for our people. What can we show and how can we show our people that they are living wrong? That they should not be around the same people that they are around. All right, this certain predicament is literally highlighting who is there for somebody and who is not. And not only that, who can actually make something happen and who can't. For a lot of you guys, this was surrounding money or a real bad opportunity. Somebody was in survival mode. Somebody was in survival mode because of finances or because they lacked a resource. And they was doing everything that they wasn't supposed to do instead of asking you, instead of relying on faith. And because God has put it on their heart to reach out to you, all right, they don't change their situation around. This is actually going to bring you and somebody closer. Y'all going to be like this. All right? Rest assured. All right? Somebody also is having faith. Somebody got faith in you right now in regards to their situation. And they need you. The Wheel of Fortune to the 5 of Cups is saying, I am relying. Do you know how that's not a comfortable feeling, y'all? When you have to rely on somebody. I know y'all been there before. And with this Queen of Pentacles, it's looking like y'all done got up out of a situation that kept calling you to rely on others that couldn't do nothing for you. So when you go through those things, all right, when you see past the temptation, when you see past the mess ups, all right, when you see into somebody's heart, you are more determined to help somebody out because you know that they need it. You know that they need healing right now. So it's looking like somebody got themselves into a bind, yes. But because of your faith, Ashe, they are healed. All right? They are being granted a new start. And as for you, I'm hearing, as for me and my house, we serve the Lord. Y'all expect a huge payout. Expect some sort of provision that you wasn't even expecting. This is you are helping somebody because it's on your heart. It's actually satisfying you. You believe in somebody. And right now, all I can tell you based off these cards is that they are grateful. They are grateful. You showing up in their life to turn their situation around, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, they are tremendously grateful. And it really showed them who's there for them and who's not. It also showed them what they are doing for money. The Queen of Pentacles. All right. This ain't put you back. All right. You have the resources to sow these seeds in people. All right. This is bringing people closer to faith because of what you're doing. Because of how you're praying on their behalf. Right now, you done turn somebody's situation around. This is approaching. This is happening right now. And right now, again, with this Four of Swords, they don't have no other choice but to have faith in what you are being called to do. Spirit, what's the closing out messages? Because I think that this is pretty clear on how you are being used in somebody's life and the outcome and the results for you because you chose to listen to what you was being called to do. All right? For the King of Swords. You was being called to speak on somebody's behalf. You was being called to clear away all the illusions surrounding material. They're materials right now. I don't care if you are a man or a feminine. All right? You are given the King of Swords. And boy, are they going to be happy when you approach this situation like this. There is something that you are being called to do for somebody else that is requiring your intelligence. All right? Your outlets, your communication, and the resources that you have. The connections that you have, all right? A lot of you guys have pull right now, King of Swords, to get people out of current situations that deserve it. You are dealing with somebody that is deserving of this. So you are being called to act out of your King of Swords energy, all right, and to clear away the illusions, to clear away the deceptiveness, all right, and to pull somebody out of the Five of Cups. Somebody is dependent on this. And again, it don't feel good to be dependent on nobody, all right? But if I had you as a friend, okay, I would be so happy right now. Because you are operating out of your King of Swords for somebody. You are operating out of your Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing only God could judge me. Somebody was feeling very judged, all right, by people. They done got themselves in a bind, and all of those other people that they had around them kept judging them. Oh, you got yourself in a situation. Oh, just keep bringing up the past or not highlighting who they really are as a person. Everybody needs help, y'all. And right now, you done helped the right one. I think that came out in my last reading, baby. You are meant to bring sunshine in somebody's dark days right now. All right? When I tell you, whatever you are being called to say and do with your resources and your intelligence and your connections is bringing happiness. All right? And not only bringing happiness because they have been lifted up out of a bind, all right? But it has exposed a lot of the other people they've been dependent on. So if there's anything you take from this reading, God has healed somebody's situation because of you. I love you.